Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy, and we are Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. We have another What Sold video for you today. This is going to be a little bit of a mashup. We have Fridays that we didn't get to add in because we didn't get to record Saturdays. So we're just going to go ahead and add that to the beginning of this What Sold video for this weekend. So Kathy's going to go ahead and run through what is sold for us Friday and then Sunday, Monday. So here's Kathy.
Guys, we'll start with eBay today. First up, these are some just Adidas kids shoes. I picked these up for $3 at a local thrift store, and I just relisted them a couple days ago. So they were listed for 30 days, didn't sell. I think they were listed at like $20 free ship. I switched it to $15 plus shipping, and they sold for that price. So 3 into 15 plus ship. So these are some Jordan. They were the black cat basketball shoes in a youth size. I purchased these at Goodwill for $8. I just listed them. It's been less than a month, so and someone just paid my list price, which was $30 plus $8.25 for shipping. So yeah. Right, next up, this is a Hannah Anderson kids. It's like a Sherpa lined hoodie. This was in my son's closet for the longest time. I don't think he ever wore it, but I got it from Salvation Army. It only cost me 50 cents. A few years ago at Salvation Army, they used to do 50-cent Fridays. Anything in the kids department was 50 cents. So I used to buy a ton of stuff every Friday, mostly for JBF, but I would keep some things for my kids. So this was one of those. And yeah, I sold it for $20 with free shipping. It did have some fading. It's a black hoodie, and then on the inside it had the kid's name written in the tag. So normally, if those are in like excellent shape, you can get 25, 30 bucks for mini boat and sometimes 35 for the Sherpa lined hoodies. All right, next up, these are these little foam posits from my recent Once Upon a Child thrift haul. So I had $4 and some change into these. They sold for $32 plus shipping, and that was my list price. Somebody just paid it. Next up, these are some little kids Kobe Nike shoes. I did pay $8 for these, but they did sell for $25 plus shipping. I knew they'd sell around $25, so even if without shipping, I was okay with $25 free ship. So I like selling little baby Nike shoes, if you didn't already know. Alright, and then this is the last eBay sale for today. It's so a long time ago, like before, this was probably my first thrift trip before I started selling adult stuff. I went to a new to me store. I've actually never been there since this day, just because it's not by our house. I do want to go back there, but they were just doing a huge store blowout, basically fill these huge garbage bags and then pay like a price. I can't remember what the price was, but everything that I bought that day broke down to 84 cents a piece. So I have 84 cents into these. It's probably been over 2 years now that I've had them. Somebody was watching them on eBay today. They were only listed at $10 plus shipping at this point. And the brand is Adriana Papel. I don't really know what that is. I think it might be sold at like David's Bridal or something for like wedding type shoes. But I'm not really sure. Anyways, I sent them an offer for $6 and like crossed my fingers, and they did accept. So $6 plus shipping is what somebody paid for these. They were able to ship out at the 12-ounce rate. It looks like I charged them for a 16-ounce rate. So I'm just going to pocket that extra $1. Yay. So I think I made like $4 off those after 2 years, which definitely not worth it. But that whole day together, if you would add up all the money we made, it's been a ton. So
you telling me we shared those shoes on Posh probably over 10,000 times?
We probably got paid 1 cent an hour if you think about it that way. Alright, so then we had one Mercari sale today. So this is, you know, how the internet works. The last couple of days we've had a lot of Mercari sales. Today we've only had one. So this is a play school. It's called Dapper Dan. It's like a learn to dress. So it teaches a kid how to button, zip, tie shoes, buckle, and stuff like that. And it's a little plush. So I only have $1 into this, and I listed it, I think started at 15. The price got down to like 12, and then someone offered me 10, plus they're paying the shipping, and I accepted that. So $1 into $10, not bad. All right, now we have one Kitizen sale today, but it was a bundle. Hey, that 20% off 2 again. This person just bought it outright with that price. They didn't try to get an extra offer or anything. They bought it while I was sleeping anyway, so. They paid for both of these $34.40. The red one is the brand Bo Hudson. We've had several of these. These are both my son's shirts. I think I got this from just like an online kids shop, so I probably paid close to retail, although this shop always had a coupon running. So I think I paid around $20 for this. And then this is unbranded. There is the brand Mini Rodini, the organic brand I talk about, makes this lion shirt, but this is just like a copycat. It doesn't have a tag or anything on it, so I didn't call it Mini Rodini or anything like that. I just called it a lion tank top. So I priced it at 15. With the discount they got it for 12 in the bundle price. So if it was a Mini Rodini shirt, it would have sold for like 30 bucks. All right, so that was it for Kitizen, and last few sales today are Poshmark. This is a American Girl Bitty Baby. I just picked this up a couple days ago at our local ARC thrift store. I paid $3.99 for it. I listed it last night on Poshmark. I couldn't find this exact doll sold. It looked like she might have been part of a twin set, but this was the only one I found. I did not find the other doll, which looked like it was a boy doll. So yeah, I was just like listing her at 50, thinking that was kind of crazy. A lot of the solds I saw on eBay were only for like 25, and that included free shipping. So anyways, I listed for 50 and somebody offered me 35 within like an hour, and I accepted that. I hadn't even got around to cross posting it or anything. So 35, I make 28, I paid 4. That was a really good sale for me.
Deal.
Yep. And then these are the brand Crew Cuts. So that's the J. Crew Kids line. These were my son's pants. I got them off Kitizen for like $14. I think he wore them during the holiday season last year. They're like a olive or a dark green corduroy. So cute for holiday pants. Someone offered me 13. I think I had them listed at 18, and I accepted that. So I'm making back $10 out of the 14 I originally paid. It's pretty good. And then last up for today was the brand Fit Flop. I'm sure you've heard me talk about this brand before. I originally heard about it from Rally Roots, the same as Skechers Shape Ups. 2 things I never would have picked up on my own had I not watched other reseller content on YouTube. So I'm always learning new brand styles, stuff like that. But yeah, I've picked up many of these and sold many of these. These ones I just listed a few days ago for 35. I sent an offer to watchers for, maybe I listed them at 40. Yeah, I think I listed them at 40 because they ended up selling for 35, and then I also offered free shipping because I wanted to sell them quick since they're flip-flopped. And yeah, so after the free shipping and Poshmark fee, I made $20.89. I picked these up for $5 just like a week ago, so still pretty good. Fast sale. Hey everyone, I did want to mention one sale from Saturday just because it's kind of a bolo, and you'll see it on the screen, but I obviously don't have it anymore because it already shipped. But it's so we've talked about the Oshkosh overalls that some of them sell for like crazy amounts, the vintage ones. So I found a pair of denim Guess vintage overalls recently, and I listed them for, the highest comp I could find was 45, so clearly I listed them at 50 because I wanted to at least get that 45, and they sold in one day for the 50. That was after, like, they had like 5 watchers on eBay pretty much instantly, and someone offered me pretty low amount on Poshmark like right away after I listed. So yeah, you'll see it on the screen, but it's just baby Guess vintage denim overalls. The tag does say made in the USA, so I'm assuming that's how you can tell, but I knew they were good when I picked them up. I thought they were like $30 good, but I'm assuming since they sold right away, no offer or anything, that I probably could have even went higher than the 50. So bolo vintage Guess denim baby overalls. Alright, so we're just gonna jump in. We have mostly eBay sales this weekend. We did run a sale in our shop. It's kind of the first time I really ran a sale. I mean, I think we tried it once, but we didn't get any sales like that weekend. That's kind of when we started our eBay store, but this time I just did 12% discount, and then I selected randomly 500 items, mostly the ones that were older. So yeah, I'll just go through them really quick. Some things did sell through the sale, but I do feel like in general we had like I think 20 eBay sales. So I'm guessing that's just from getting traffic into our shop. So these did sell as part of our 12% off sale. They're just some men's Nike basketball shoes. They were listed for $25 with the discount. They got them for $22 plus the shipping. I got those at the Plato's Closet 90% off sale, like whenever that was, over 6 months ago now. Those were so only have about $2.22 into those. These I also got at Plato's Closet, but just on regular price. But they only had these priced at $8 because they're just the brand Nun Bush, which I've never heard of that, but you guys have heard me say I like selling fisherman sandals, so I picked these up because they were brand new, real leather men's fisherman sandals, and they were $8. So picked them up, listed them for $49.95 free shipping. With the discount, they got them for $43.96. And they are kind of heavy. They had to ship out at a 3-ounce weight, so the shipping did cost me like almost $11, I think. So still made some good profit. Those actually hadn't been listed long. I probably shouldn't have even put those in the sale, but I'm still happy to see them go. Okay, and then these are some Hoka. So I paid $10 for these at Goodwill, and I listed them for $50 plus shipping, and I offered a watcher $40, and they accepted that. These do have a little bit of wear on the soles, not a ton, but yeah. If they were in a little better shape, I probably would have put them up another $10 higher, but 10 into 40 is good for me any day. Okay, so this was another item that sold as part of the sale. It's just some men's Keen, kind of like work shoes, I guess. I don't think they were steel toe or anything, but they say American built in them. I don't know. They just looked different than most Keens I've seen. I did pay $15 for these just because I figured I could get about 50. I listed them for $59.95 free ship, and with the discount they sold for $52.76 free ship. This one did not cost me that much to ship at all, actually. Yeah, this person lived in North Dakota, and this was a 3-pound box, and I think it only cost like 8 something. So North Dakota's not too far. All right, next up, these are some Under Armour little baby sneakers. I did pay $8 for these. They were in really great shape, so I figured I could get a 25 ship. I ended up getting 20 plus shipping, which is pretty much the same. So they did take kind of a while to sell, but I always pick those up because they always eventually sell. All right, next up, this is just another Johnny Was mask. I mentioned I was gonna buy a pack of the tie-dyes, which I did. Kept one for myself, listed the rest. I figure I'm getting a free mask out of it, and then making the $25 back on the ones that I'm selling. So if you break it down, each mask came out to like $5.26, and that sold for $13.95 free shipping on eBay. Okay, so these are some little girl Converse. I only have $1 into these. I listed them for $17.95 free ship. With the discount, somebody got them at $15.80 free ship, and they were about $4 to ship those. Those were in, I had those listed as play condition. They had some wear on the rubber, but for $1, I'm gonna pick up Converse. Okay, so this is a Tommy Bahama shirt. I did pay $4 for this. I know Tommy Bahama's not really selling that great anymore, but for $4, I figured it was worth it. It did have the nice wood buttons, and it had a cool print on it with like a lizard and some palm leaves. Oh my gosh, our dog is like sleeping right here.
Reese. Yeah.
So yeah, that was what that was. I listed it for $24.95 free ship. Since it hadn't sold in about 6 months, I sent an offer to a watcher for $20, and they accepted that. Alright, then I have some Crocs. These are like a wedge one. I paid $4 for these. Listed them for $29 plus shipping, and that's what they sold for. Okay, and then this is some Hannah Anderson pajamas, skeleton print. They do glow in the dark. These were my son's favorite pair. He probably wore them 50 times. He would wear them every time they were clean. So yeah, they didn't get any holes or anything, but I listed them for $19.95 plus shipping, and that's what they sold for. They did take a while to sell, but I figured they'd sell closer to Halloween, which I guess is coming up now. I kept getting really low offers, like $10 on Poshmark for them, which I'm not going to take that for Hannah pajamas because I knew on the buy-sell trade I could have at least got 20. So I just kept countering, and the people didn't want to pay more than $12, so they missed out. All right, another pair of Crocs. I have $3.99 into these. Listed them for $15 plus shipping, and that's what they sold for in just a couple days. These just got listed this weekend. Next up, this is something that's been listed a while. It's just, you can't see it. I don't know why I'm showing you, but it's some J. Crew Mercantile high-rise jeans. I got these at the bins a while back. Took me a while to list them in the first place because I don't like listing jeans. But yeah, I thought they'd sell better. They're high-rise. They're like a skinny fit. They're size 32, so bigger size. But yeah, they've taken at least 3 months now to sell, and I listed them for $25 free ship, and I sent an offer to a watcher. I either sent an offer to a watcher or she got them with the 12% off. I think she might have got them with the 12% off. She paid $22 free shipping. They're shipping in the padded flat rate, so $7.50 for shipping. Bins, I think I had like $1.42 into each piece that I picked up this day, so still made a little profit. All right, these are some Keen shoes. I got these at Once Upon a Child. They were $4.50 before the discount of 20%, so around $4 into these. I'm trying to find the screenshot. Oh, there it is. So somebody did buy these with our 12% off discount, so they paid $24.60 free shipping. And those were under a pound, but over 12 ounces, so they shipped for about $5.40. And then next up, these have taken forever to sell. I think I got a big head about these sandals because last summer I sold out like a few pairs of these. They're just Old Navy brand, but they look like little Birkenstocks. I sold like 3 or 4 pairs of these for like $18 each. And so I get these for like $2 each at Once Upon a Child, so I just kept picking them up. And then this summer, none of them were selling. So I think after this, I have one more pair finally. But these sold for $12 free shipping. Bought them for $2, sold them for $12. Shipping was $2.84. So not a huge profit, but I'm happy I didn't lose money. And they finally sold. I probably won't be picking those up anymore unless it's to sell at JBF or something. All right, so I'm gonna pause for a minute and
we have some more eBay sales, but we have no more desk space, right. So give us one moment.
All right, some more eBay sales. These are some camo Crocs. They were just listed a day or two before they sold. I did pay $10 for these. It's kind of a lot for Crocs, but since they were camo, I knew they'd sell well, and I listed them for $25 plus ship, and that's what they sold for. So basically doubled my money very quickly. Next up was something I regretted pretty much since the day I bought it, a LuLaRoe kimono. So I think after this we have one more LuLaRoe item in our shop, and then never again. But we have any more LuLaRoe items in our shop. So I do have $4 and some change into this, and it only sold for $13.20 with free shipping. That is the price someone paid with the 12% off sale that we were running. But I didn't lose money, and it's gone. Can't complain. All right, this also sold through our sale. Some Nike cleats. I listed them for $15 plus ship. They sold for $13.20 plus the shipping. So I'm just noticing by looking at the screenshot. So yeah, whenever you do a sale, it looks like it doesn't discount the shipping at all. So that's nice. I have started doing more charging for shipping on eBay items just because, I don't know. Mostly just so that people can see the item. I'm not actually getting that much for the item itself. Like these sold for $13.20, but if you add the $5.40 into it, it seems like I'm charging $20 for that. The buyer doesn't really realize probably that $5.40 of that is going towards shipping. So anyways, I was just noticing that out loud so that now I can run sales a little bit differently. But when you have free shipping, it's also taking the 12% off the shipping. So yeah, I did pay $3 for these, so almost probably like a $9 profit there. I always pick up cleats if around $3 or less because they usually sell around 20 free ship or 15 plus ship. All right, so these are some New Balance boy shoes. These came in our thread up mystery box, so $4.40 into them. Listed them for 20 plus ship, and I sent an offer to a watcher of 17 plus ship, and they accepted that. These are some foot mates. I do have $3 into these from Salvation Army. They are just, if you haven't heard of foot mates, they make some nice quality baby, toddler, kid shoes. They are real leather, and I think they retail around $60. I listed these for 25 plus shipping and sent an offer to a watcher of 20 plus shipping. And the last eBay sale. Whoops. There's some Saucony girls, toddler girl shoes. I did. So a couple of these items are retail arbitrage, but I don't really want to tell you guys where, because then everyone's going to have the same items. So these are a retail arbitrage item that I paid $7 for. So not from a thrift store, but from a retail store. And just bought them maybe last week. Listed them. They sold within a few days for my full list price of $24.95 free shipping. Shipping was about $4 on these. So that was it for eBay for this weekend. But yeah, 20, I think, sales were just on eBay. So my sale ended today at 1 o'clock. And I might just start another sale, a different price, and then do different items this time.
How many items do you think sold on the sale?
I mean,
like 5 at least, huh?
More than 5, I think. Yeah, and I think the other ones that didn't might have sold because
traffic.
Yeah, I don't know.
From the sale.
I mean, we always do a pretty good amount on the weekends on eBay anyways. Sorry guys, I just saw I have an offer on some boots. Oh, yeah, they're not getting them for that price. So.
Decline.
I just listed these shoe boots today. I'll show you them. They're very nice boots. These, I did pay a lot for them because they're retail arbitrage. I listed them for $150. They retail for $250. Someone just offered me $50. So this is why I don't like Poshmark and why I don't put that much energy into it, other than just listing and taking the sales that do come in. But yeah, I'm not even gonna counter this. They're getting the big old decline. So it looks like she's a reseller too. Even better. All right, so that was it for eBay. Couple Mercari sales. This is another retail arbitrage item. There are the brand Play that I always talk about for kids, but these are adult shoes. I paid $15 for them. These actually retail for $160, and I listed them I think for $70 plus shipping, and then the price dropped to like $59 with my on Mercari, how I let the price drop to a certain amount. And yeah, somebody offered me, oh no, they didn't offer. So the price got down to $59 and they just bought them at that price. So I think I started them at $70 and they got down to $59. And then she just bought them at that price. I might have listed them at $59 and she just bought them at that price. I don't really remember, but either way, $59, I'm making like $52, $3, and I paid $15. So that was a really good one. I actually have another pair of those listed as well, so hopefully they sell for about the same price. Another Mercari sale was this North Face, like a snowsuit. I did buy this for my son, but I bought it off Kitizen in like a big, someone was doing like 40% off their closet like last year. So I only paid $18 for this. I think he might have worn it once last winter, and I listed it for like $50. Someone offered me $42 and I accepted that. So I'm making about $38, paid $18, so almost a $20 profit, and it's something I bought for my kid. Right, and then last Mercari sale is this little baby Patagonia fleece. I did buy this off ThredUp, so I did pay up for it. I paid $15 for it, and I listed it just yesterday, and it sold, like I woke up to an offer this morning of $30, which I accepted. So I'm making $27. Yeah, I paid $15. It sold, but it sold within 1 day, so I'm profiting a little over $10. And you know, I bought it because somebody wanted it from my cart mostly. As always, pretty much if you find Patagonia on ThredUp, it's gonna get snatched out of your cart if you don't buy it the same day. So I usually buy it even for small profits. But yeah, so that was Mercari. We did have 2 Kitizen sales. I already sealed this up, but it is just a bundle. I thought it might have been to a viewer, but I don't think it was. If it was, they didn't say anything. But if you're a viewer, thank you. It was a pair of those Livy and Luca boots that I said we bought a bunch of, and I was hoping that they'd all sell by the end of fall, which 2 more did sell on Saturday too, to the same buyer that we didn't get in the video. But I'm looking up there. I think we have 7 boxes left, and I think I originally had 17. So I guess we've been selling them off. So it was a one pair of those, and then a pair of kids jungle mocks, Merrill. So Merrill, I'm sure you guys have all seen the jungle mocks for adults, but these were little baby ones. Sorry, my brain is not working, but the boots were listed for like $35. The Merrills were listed for $15, but I had the Merrills for so long that I just wanted to sell them. So I had my 20% off 2 shop discount, plus I sent her an additional discount. So she paid $37.75 for both of these items, and I shipped them in the padded flat rate, so $7.75. I'm making $25.90 back. I paid $10 on the boots, and I think like $2 to $3 on the Merrill shoes. So not a huge profit, but I'm happy to see those Merrills go, not lose money, and sell another pair of those boots. Okay, next up, this is a Hannah Anderson gnome pajama set. This was my son's. I bought it off Kitizen, I think, for around $25 last year. And then they wore it at Christmas time. It did get a stain on it, and then it had like a little pull on in one spot. So I offered somebody that put it in their cart $20, and they accepted. So yeah, I lost a little money on that, but I could have held out. It would have sold for $25, but I'm just happy to move stuff. That was my kids' stuff. All right, and then one item sold on a Facebook buy sell trade group. This actually sold to a Kitizen friend, well, at least someone I know through Kitizen, who is my friend on Facebook also, and she just saw that I posted in the buy sell trade group. I did offer it for less than I had it priced on Kitizen, which is what I usually do in the Facebook group. So I sold these for $20. They're the childhood shorts, just because they're white. They had a little wash wear, and I looked them over really good and didn't see any stains, but white makes me so nervous. I almost always list it as plate condition. So $20. I did buy those a couple years ago, probably for retail about $30, but happy to make some money back on those. The last 3 sales of the weekend were from Poshmark. These are some Bionic flats. I did buy these at Plato's Closet. They were $12. It was funny because these are Bionics, and when I brought them home, Chris was like, why did they have those at Plato's Closet? Because like kind of seems like an older person.
Well,
brand,
those ones especially, they look super...
Well, to me, like this style is kind of like a younger style, but in general, Bionics I feel like are an older type of shoe too. But yeah, they were at Plato's Closet for $12, which is probably why they were kind of low priced. I always pick up Bionics because they usually sell around $40. I'm trying to find this. Can't remember what they sold for. Alright, so these ones sold for, I think I listed them at $50. Just I always list higher on Posh. Someone offered me $35, so I make $28, and yeah, I accepted that. So $12 into $28. Pretty decent sale for a higher priced item. Alright, these are some Eddie Bauer shorts. I only bought these because they were new at Tag. They were at Goodwill. They priced their shorts at $3.99, but I snagged these ones on a half off day, so I only paid $2 for them. Figured I couldn't lose money at $2. I think I listed them at $30 or $35. Someone offered me $20, and I accepted that. So they reminded me of the Patagonia baggy shorts, so I figured they'd sell for that reason. And last sale was a bundle. So one item is an Old Navy Just a Toddler Boy raglan shirt. This is a Ted Baker toddler boy, like a plaid shirt. These were both my sons. He never got around to wearing that one, obviously. And these are some Sorel boots that I purchased specifically to sell. I do have $10 into the boots. And then like these were both, like the Old Navy shirt came from like, it couldn't have cost more than like $2. And then this was like $1 at a thrift store. So I had these priced, the total came to $80. She offered me $40, and I would have accepted $40 for the boots itself. And since these were my kids' shirts, and I didn't buy them specifically to like profit off of, I just was like, okay, I'll take that $40. So $40, I make $32, and I paid probably $12 or $13 for the stuff here. So pretty good weekend. We got rid of some old stuff, and we sold some newer stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to run another eBay sale starting like tomorrow or something.
All right, that is going to do it for us for today. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to go ahead and pack these up and take them off to the post office. We got quite a bit to pack up. So, yeah, and I think being our first sale, I think it was pretty successful. So let us know if you guys have ran any eBay sales and what your experiences have been. if you have any tips or tricks. Some of that, sometimes eBay is just super like confusing. It's not as new and user friendly as a lot of the other apps. So we have a harder time finding out how things work. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.